Alright, welcome back. So right now we're gonna upload some files to our WordPress website, and we're gonna use the files so that we can design our homepage. Okay, so I'm gonna proceed to the uploading files. The first thing that we are going to do is open WordPress dashboard and go to the media library, and then from there we can add files. Okay, so how am I going to do that? So I'm gonna proceed to our website. Here it is. Okay, so but first, before we proceed to this particular uh, page, we have to download first the files from the resource page or the resource. So I'm gonna provide the link for you and the source for the images that we will need in this particular topic. So right now I have downloaded the files, and right now I'm gonna open it using the zip. Okay, if you don't have the 7-zip, so you can just right click this one and look for the extract all here. Okay, so you can do that. If you want, you can double click this one and you will be able to see what's inside. But of course you need to you can use the copy if you like, if you can open it and then paste it here. So let's see if that will work. And of course, yes, now you will see these different types of shoes, and I have named them as shoes 1, shoes 2, shoes 3, so that we can identify which one we are talking about later in this course. Okay, and with that being downloaded, we are going to proceed to our page. And instead of looking up to our page, I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna close this too, so that you will not be confused where I am, what I'm doing. Okay, so right now I'm gonna head over to the dashboard so that you will know that I am in the default dashboard of our WordPress. Okay, so right here you will see the media. Okay, just under the post, and just scroll down and click the library. Okay, media library. Now as you can see, I don't have any files in this particular media library, and I'm going to upload them using the add media file, add new media file, and then select files. So I have to get in the folder because I'm going to upload all of these images. So I'm gonna click all of this by selecting Control A. As you can see, they're all highlighted. Then we'll click open. Sometimes if you are using a web hosting and it gets slow, you can upload one by one. So you can upload one at a time. Okay, one image at a time if you're using a slow server, and it will give you some time to upload everything, okay, on your web hosting services. So right now I have done already the upload, and I'm gonna proceed back to our pages, and again I'm gonna right click, okay, so that I will not leave the dashboard. I'm gonna right click the all pages and open link in a new tab. Okay, so right here, as you can see, we now have this front page Elementor home. So I'm gonna, instead of clicking the edit, I'm gonna go ahead and click with edit with Elementor. Okay, so this will appear after you have modified the page using the Elementor plugin. Okay, so here we are again. So again, I'm gonna delete everything and so that we will have a fresh new copy of the entire page. And I'm gonna hit publish so that we will be able to save the settings right now, or the modification. So what I'm going to do now is I'm gonna make some experiments with our grid. Okay, so later on we will have more experiments using the flexbox and the grid, so that we will get familiarized with the grid and the flexbox system. Okay, so I'm gonna add here an element. We can select this, and as you can see, if I select this one, the elements, the list of elements will automatically be shown on our left menu. Okay, so as you can see, so I'm gonna select the image right here and drag it on the first container. So after I've done that, you have to click this image, choose image, so that you can okay, so drop files to upload. I don't need to upload, so I've already uploaded. So I'm gonna select which one, maybe probably this one, because no. Okay, so choose one. As you can see right here, we have the title or the name of our file, and it is in JPEG. Okay, so you have this option, of course, if you want to delete permanently or etc. And of course, you have the edit with Elementor if you have already purchased the Elementor Pro, but I discourage you not to use this one. Okay, do not use this one, because later you might have get problems or issues in regards to the updates of Elementor, because Elementor is sometimes a bit tricky. They will release a version, then later on they will drop the version and will not continue to use some features. So right now, I'm going to select this particular shoe, and as you can see, another container appears, though we don't have that particular um, selection. Okay, so I'm going to click this one too and add another image there and choose, of course, the same way. So I'm going to click this second one, the shoes too, and then select it. And then the same way, we're gonna proceed and have the other images uploaded, or sorry, or be posted. So now we have the another container image. So let's just repeat the process. And right now we have the shoe 4, and then let's go over and create a new one for the 6th time or the 5th time. Okay, right there. Okay, so I think this is the last one for the 6th. All right, so I'm gonna hit the publish first so that we can save our work. All right, so as you can see now, we have the 5 images gallery using the grid layout. So let's check the mobile view. So I'm just clicking this one. So as you can see, it is now organized, and we have now some information with our home page. So this is the view when you see it on a mobile phone, and while on the tablet, this looks like this. Okay, so now we are taking shape. Our home page is now taking shape. So yes, so that is how you are going to upload your files. And before I can close this lesson, I want you to first look at the image like this one. So I'm gonna click this one and look at the image. So click the image and you will see the size. Okay, so I have here the 600 by 600 pixel. So I will just magnify. Let's try and okay, so There's no magnifier right now. It's not opening up. Maybe because I'm using a virtual PC, so that doesn't work. But if you will just zoom, you will see that we have here the 600 by 600 pixels. So if I'm gonna click other images, make sure that you have the same dimension, 600 by 600. If you're going to use other images, if you're planning to use different images and make them part of your gallery, you have to make sure that everything is proportional so that they will take the same shape in each container. All right. Okay, so that's it. That's how we upload files, and other files we will be uploaded later as we progress in this course. All right, so I'm gonna go back to our slide and finish this particular topic and proceed to the next. All right, see you on our next lesson. Goodbye.